Hello, everyone. It's
Hello.
Monday live show with Alan R. Gregg and our special guest, MJ from Reading This Life.
Hello.
Hello. So, how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. The weather out here is getting cooler all of a sudden.
Yes.
I wake up in the morning for my walk and I'm going, I shouldn't wear a short sleeve shirt this morning. I gotta wear something a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it's darker in the mornings now too.
Yeah,
it is.
It's sprinkled overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's sprinkled overnight in Portland, so it's getting colder.
Hello, Bad.
Hey, Bad.
Hello, William.
Hi, William.
Library.
Hey, William.
Hello.
So he's saying, Alan, MJ, Greg, the weather is fantastic. How is it down in Boston?
Yeah. Is it cooling off in Texas now? Is it still like 111?
I hope it's not 111 down there.
No, it's even cooling down in Austin.
Good.
Yeah, but they were over 100 for a long time, like Phoenix.
Hello.
Hi, Gola.
Hi, Gola. Now, MJ, now you know where his name comes from, right?
No, Muad'Dib.
Have you finished Dune yet?
Yes, I finished it this morning. 5 stars.
I haven't done a review, but it's still, I think, is close to the greatest science fiction novel ever written.
It's really good. It's really
good.
It
is. It's like all cylinders were firing when he wrote that book.
Yes.
And he did. It's like amazing that he got that out. And
I haven't read it, but
Alan,
I've heard a lot about it.
This is like my 4th time with the book. And
wow.
He really, all of a sudden, it's like he stole the future of humanity.
Yeah.
It's like everything fits. And then,
some people.
Also had a gym.
Yeah, well, I'm getting down to the comments here.
Yeah, I'm being all fancy. I can read comments now, too. I got new glasses and everything.
And you're not going to drop off anymore.
Yeah, I got fancy Wi-Fi.
Smiley Moon. Hello.
I got fancy Wi-Fi like you guys.
That commenter.
Yeah, and she says Salem. Are you in Salem, Oregon? Gula?
No.
Let's see.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Coda.
Gareth is in the house.
Got up to 92 degrees. I think he's Florida. I can't remember. Read by Fred. Hello, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
65. No, he's 65 in Salem. You got that.
Nice.
Salem, Oregon, or where?
Salem,
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Just purchased the book
fall.
Oh, we have Gareth.
Hey, Gareth.
Gareth, middle of the night in England. On?
He's a night owl.
Yeah, Gareth stays up late.
Yep, Dune hooked him last September. Hello, all. 88
Chicago.
In Dallas. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, Ellis. How are you?
Every smiley moon is in Chicago. I love Chicago. My kind of town.
Kindle, Nebraska.
They have a great, they have a great Chinatown though too. Really big, huge.
I wanted to move to Chicago when we were living out in Washington. I was trying to convince my wife, let's move to Chicago. Condos are cheap, relatively speaking, until you get to the condo fees.
Oh.
Which are like $1,000 a month.
Like the association fees?
Oh, yeah, at least $1,000 a month.
Yeah, and then your property taxes are like another $500 a month.
Oh, gosh.
Wow, yeah.
And they says, that's why the condos are so cheap, because you're spending everything on, I don't know, I guess every Smiley Moon could fill us in a little more, but my wife has a cousin who had a double condo overlooking Lincoln Park.
Yeah, nice.
And it's like way out of my price range, but lovely. And Jess Book TV Girl. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jess.
Jess.
Hi, Jess. Everybody's here tonight. It's awesome.
We are.
Yeah, no kidding.
Got a buddy reading with Alan, The Fourth Wing. And I'm reading Ed McBain. It's a hard case. Ed McBain. Let me guess which one it is. I have it up here.
The McBains.
Something. I can't find it right now. All right. So let's get through the comments real quick and get to what everyone is reading.
Oh, goodness.
I read the Dune books years ago. I wrote Dune fan fiction here on the internet.
Cool.
Todd, Yahoo, hit the popcorn. It's hello, everyone.
Hi, Todd.
Yay.
Greg froze up.
Oh, she's in Lincoln Park.
Let's see. I think Todd Behringer's here. I can read comments now. Every Smiley Moon is in Lincoln Park. I stayed in Lincoln Park before. It was right by the train. I think the A train, because we'd catch that and go like down by the Ferris wheel and the pier, Navy Pier. But yeah, we stayed in Lincoln Park before.
Yep.
I stayed in the hostel in Chicago before too. It was killer.
Yeah. The apartment, the condo, my cousin, were all named after poets.
Oh, nice.
And they're right next to a museum.
Nice.
It was a nice place. All right. All right. Let's get through Halloween. Look at Salem. Just started Together We Rot by Scott. I don't know that one. I'm going to American Psycho and May Fly Soon. Yeah. I was going to tell MJ that Mayfly has a scene in the book where the narrator reads American Psycho.
Oh, that's interesting.
And let's just say reenacts a scene from the book. So, and I did not know that when I picked up the book. And I just happened to finish it 2 weeks before. And if I hadn't read it, I would have been a little confused. Okay. Because it mentions it, but it's kind of assumes that you know the book.
Gotcha.
And Jess, I'm reading Cafe on the Edge of the World. Yahoo Todd. Halloween season is the best. So much fun. I went to Salem, Mass in 2021 October. It's very festive and packed. Jess, both books are a great pair. I have books, so stay tuned. Thank you, Greg. Okay, we're going to cut off the comments and let's get talking. Now, the comments will just build up and we have a huge stack. So, MJ.
Yes.
What have you been recently reading?
Okay.
Or currently reading you want to talk about?
So I just finished Dune this morning, and I'm telling you, like, I've never had an experience with a white whale before. Dune has been a white whale since I was probably in high school. And I don't know, the movie coming out and the second movie coming out kind of got me motivated. And I said, let's do a group read. So I think because you were in it and some other people were encouraging me, Gola was telling me to read it. I read it, and I did not expect that this book was going to be that awesome. Like, I did not want it to end. I had an hour left on it all weekend, and I finished like the last 45 minutes today, and I just savored every second. I can't wait to get to book 2, but I'm like, not yet. You have some other commitments that you got to read first. But Dune, 5-star read. It was wonderful. Wow. And then I'm reading this 90s book called New Millennium Boys by Alex Kazemi. Very 90s, there's 90 references dropped every other page. So it's a little outside my comfort zone, but it's okay so far.
Okay. And I know I'm also going to try to squeeze in Dune Messiah next month.
In October, right?
In October.
Yeah.
Herbert takes a real sharp swerve in that book.
Okay. How many times have we read Dune Messiah?
Me? I've read it only once, I think.
Okay, so this will be a first read for me.
Yeah, well, no. The thing is, some people go into Dune and they want all the characters to be the same. And Herbert's a more sophisticated author than that. And he understands, let's just say, Paul. can't be the same character that he was in the first book.
Right. That makes sense.
A lot of people get upset with that.
Okay. All right.
And I don't get upset because Herbert's looking at the story and says, big events, big changes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It does make sense. But there are people who read books who don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
So I'm excited to reread it. And then I have Children of Dune on my Kindle and God Emperor. Now, I've read those before too, but it's been a long, long time.
How far did you go in the series? Did you read all of them?
God Emperor Dune, as far as I've got.
Oh.
There are 2 other Frank Herbert written books after that I have not read.
Okay.
And then there are books written by his son.
Yes.
And you'll get some people say, do not touch him. They say, look, just because he's his son doesn't mean he can really carry on his father's work.
Yeah.
And other people like him. So who knows? I probably will not continue after that.
I think I just want to do the trilogy and I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Alan?
Yeah, Alan, what are you reading?
Well, I don't know if you're like me, and it sounds like you are in a way, MJ. Like you get to the ending of a good book, and you don't want it to end.
You want to see it? Yeah.
I got 20 pages left in Catcher. It was Buddy Reed with Bad, and she's already finished it. She liked it. I've read it before, but I still there were some scenes I had kind of forgotten about, so that was cool. And I want to get to this. This Rebel. It's about Bull Run, fictionalized. This author wrote a lot of Bernard Cornwell is really popular. Greg knows more about him than I do. But then I have a lot of books unread on my shelves, and I found this one that I bought and forgot about. I'd like to get to. You guys know that? This one?
I haven't read that.
At Night, All Blood is Black. Translation. It won the International Booker Prize in 21. At Night, All Blood is Black. Brian turned me on to this, bookish.
Yeah, Brian really, really loved it. I read it and I said, "Oh, that's a good book." So it's just, it's definitely worth reading, but it's never going to be one of those books that you keep repeating and say, "This is a really great book."
All right, well, I'm going to check this out. But then I got Master and the Margarita over there. I've been more into. I've been watching a lot of movies. The Banshees of Inisherin. It was great. I recommend that. Remember that one came out like last year. The Irish movie. Colin Farrell was in it. The Banshees of Inisherin. And then I went through. Let's see. I watched Rocket Man. I watched Joker. Joker tripped me out. I never saw the whole film of Joker before.
We just started watching it last night. It was really good.
So you hadn't seen it either?
I didn't see it, no. And
yeah, me neither.
We have like 40 minutes left because it's really long and we don't stay up late. So, we're probably going to finish it tomorrow. But it was interesting because I was watching Joker and I kept thinking about Patrick Bateman.
Who?
And Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Oh.
And you can see kind of, I don't know, similarities, parallel lines. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. I can see that. Well, yeah, there's a big spoiler in that luckily nobody told me about.
Okay, don't tell me.
Kind of like there's a big spoiler in Anna Karenina that nobody told me about. So I always, keep a tight lip on that.
Okay.
So yeah, and I got my albums, my record albums. I got them about like 150 albums back from Phoenix. So I've been going through. I've been listening to a lot of like show tunes and my father's old jazz records, like I've got Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Nice.
I just finished My Fair Lady with Julie Andrews. Some Oscar Peterson, Sinatra. Like all the musicals were my mother's albums, and all the jazz were my dad's. Yeah, and I've been buying new albums. Albums cost as much as books these days. You know, it costs like $25
for real.
But you can get used.
Oh, is he frozen?
No, Alan.
He's on Wi-Fi. He's not supposed to freeze anymore.
It's a glitch in the Matrix. It
is. I was going to mention because he's mentioned he's reading Rebel about the Battle of Bull Run because when he visits here in Virginia, I am 30 minutes away from the battlefield.
Trying to kick me off even out here, I'm back.
So we're gonna go do a book review on the site of the book.
That's awesome. That's really good. When we were in Gettysburg last year, they had certain sections of the tour were closed for upkeep, and that was one of the sections, I think.
Oh, were the Killer Angels?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that and Devil's Den was closed for maintenance. So there were a couple stops on the tour that we weren't able to make.
Pickett's Charge.
Mm-hmm.
I read Killer Angels before, but I don't really recall it. I remember when it came out back in the late 80s.
Mm. That was the movie. The novel's like the 60s or 70s.
Oh, really? Oh.
All right. Before I talk about what I'm reading, I'm going to try to get through the comments because we've got a lot of comments to catch up on.
We got a chatty bunch out there.
We do got a chatty bunch. If you're chatting back and forth between people, I'm going to skip it. Don't take anything personal.
Yeah, that's the first. That's the first of the 4 agreements. Never take anything personally.
That's right. That's a fantastic.
It's hard to do. Very hard to do.
Yep. What does Halloween look like in Salem, Massachusetts? Must be
wow.
It looks expensive.
Emily Dickinson territory. Is Salem by Amherst? I don't know. IDK, but like Emily Dickinson, from Amherst.
Mm-hmm. Halloween is the good one. Okay, it was festive and packed. Both are great. I think I'm repeating some of them. Working on book 6 of The Wheels of Time and Delicate Condition by Danielle Valentine.
6 out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm reading Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. I got to get to Cloud Atlas someday. Just finished Catcher in the Rye. I have never read Catcher in the Rye. I know you're telling me I think I'm too old, but you're saying I'm not too old.
You didn't have to read. You didn't have to read it in high school.
No.
Lucky.
Has so many wonderful things to sort through, and they're really.
Some people like the novel, some people don't. Yeah, it's really it's kind of like
the book. Excellent.
It's kind of like Wuthering Heights. Some people like that novel, some people hate it. Mm-hmm. Like Brian hates it. I love it.
Yep, that's why
I tried reading Wuthering Heights, and I got through about a quarter, a little more, and I said, I got other things I can do.
Oh, jeez, man.
It's just
you're a hater too.
Other things were taking a priority. I just stick with the 6 Frank Herbert books. That's a good one. I'm going to reread Dune before the movie comes out. I think I'm going to wait on Dune Messiah until before the 3rd movie comes out. You're assuming there's going to be a 3rd movie, but
there has to be.
See, I'm not going to buy. I like the book enough. I'm just going to skip the movie.
Yeah, the recent one I enjoyed.
Hooked Allen, Cafe Edge of the World makes you question why you are here on Earth in a good way. I can't stop thinking of meats. It's a joke. We were Voxering last night, and I sent a short story on the internet called "They're Made Out of Meat." Look it up.
She mentioned that to me today.
In 5 minutes at the most, it's all dialogue. It's about two aliens talking to each other.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I heard it was about meat.
It is.
About meat?
You have to read the short story. Look it up. It's free. I will look that one up. Messiah is such a short book. I think it could have been tagged onto the end of Dune.
Yeah, it's only 150 some pages, I think.
I thought it was like 300 pages.
No.
Well, that's what my Kindle says.
Yeah, well, maybe because of the font.
Maybe. William, how is Cloud Atlas? It's my favorite film, but I still haven't read the book. I don't know it was a book until after I'd seen it. Bad likes Joker the movie. Fred, books not read, huh? I have a number of books on my shelf and e-reader that I need to read. It may be Read What You Own October month for me. Well, November 6th is going to be
the 25 challenge or maybe 50 challenge.
MJ's part of it. I am. Ollie.
Yep.
I can do 25.
I'm gonna go for 100.
I'm going. I've done 100 the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And I succeeded, so I'm going for 100 again.
I'm just gonna go 10 at a time, and then reassess.
You know, I already have been picking out my books.
Have you?
I've got a small little plastic tote bag, and I'm going through my shelves. And 150 pages, I'll read that. 200 pages, I'll read that.
Okay, all right. See, I'm just going with what I want to read. I'm not worried about the page count. So
well, the thing is, these are books that I want to read someday, and so why not read the short ones during the challenge?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to pick up War and Peace again.
You're not going to join us in January for War and Peace?
No.
Sean D. and Market Book Time with Elvis, and they're doing it, supposedly. I've been cheering them on. I hope they do it. I've been talking about it more than they have.
Ooh, Bad might join Read What You Own.
The more the merrier.
You remember, you don't have to go for 100.
Correct.
You still have to go for 25, 50, 75, or 100. And the Michael K. Vaughn 500, which...
He's doing 500?
He's trying. He's looking really hard for a way to get out of this.
He must have like a boatload of books. Wow.
I'm telling you, he said, just...
Is he counting comics? Like, he probably counts comics, too, though.
No, he doesn't. He specifically... If I were doing 5, I would count comics.
I would too.
I would too.
He has a lot of them.
He does.
I'd be in the comics. If I was doing the 5, I'd be suddenly, I'd be buying like lots off eBay of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He has a lot of unread books. So Gareth, join it.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what your reading speed is. And for me, it's like about 2 to 3 months is a good period. It's like you can get through it, but it's still challenging.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out what your book number is for that,
and what your rules are.
What's your rules? Is Ollie going to go for the no exceptions rule?
Yeah, we're calling it the master of your own domain rule. Yep.
The thing is, I'm going to be a BookTube prize judge again. And I don't know what's on that list. So I really cannot do that kind of exception because I'm going to be assigned a reading assignment.
Right.
So like the master of your own domain means you can't buy any books and you can't go to the library?
No exception.
No
library.
Strict read your shelves.
And what if somebody sends you a book?
I think that's okay. But I don't know I think you can accept it, but I don't know if you read it, if it counts.
It counts.
It's kind of shady because people be sending each other books and
this book. Well, there are cheats. It's like I go to my wife, will you buy this book? That's a cheat. That's a total cheat. But
So
MJ, what are you doing about Kindle Unlimited?
I am still going to utilize it, but as long as I have the physical on my shelves, I can do the ebook. If that makes sense.
See, my idea is like you have a maximum of 25 Kindle Unlimited books. So I'm just gonna load up on my 25 the day before, and then I'm cut.
Okay. Okay. No, I like that. That may be my shorter book.
You cannot add anymore. I mean,
correct.
You can delete them once you finish them, but
yes. No, I like that. I'm taking note of that because I'm buying Kindle books. Like I bought 4 yesterday and I bought 2 today. They're all $1. Like I can't, and they're books that I wanted. Like George Saunders, the latest George Saunders, $1.99. I couldn't say no. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, wait a second. The pond and string, the rain.
No, there's one after that.
Okay.
Lincoln in the Bardo is one of my favorites.
Did you ever listen to the audiobook of that?
I haven't read that, Lincoln in the Bardo.
See, MJ.
Yeah.
There are about 200 narrators in that book, about 150, right? Mm-hmm. Audiobook has a unique narrator for every voice.
Ooh, I like that.
Now, some of them are not professional narrators.
Okay.
Like George Saunders' daughter narrates one of the short chapters.
Okay.
I don't know who it was, but just a young girl who reads for 3 minutes. Okay, could have been a daughter. She did just fine. Mm-hmm. It'd be like if you were assigned to read a page, you could do it.
Yeah.
And that was but I think that was such a great idea. Whoever had that for the audiobook is each one has its unique narrator.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's honestly one of my favorites. I read that during a blizzard.
Honestly, it was very snowy when I read that one too.
Mm-hmm. We probably picked it up at the same time. It was just released, and I remember getting it from the library, and it was still crispy because nobody else had touched it yet.
No, mine was just like 21. I read it.
Okay. Yeah. No. This was probably like, 2010, 09, something like that.
So Gola, I bought the pictures by J.R.R. Tolkien.
Ooh, nice.
Courtney's in the house too.
Any leftover from Carolina. They count. They count.
All the books count.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gareth, I'm get rid of it. Same here, Gareth. I did it. Oh, Dark Violet Dreams. Hello. I'm sorry it's taken so long to say hi if you're still here. We get chatting and we get backed up on the comments. And let's get all those up. Emily. Huge hugs, Emily. B-roll books. Recently read The Postman Always Rings Twice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's one of my favorite noir books.
Yes, it's so good.
I've only seen the movie.
The book, read the book, Alan. It's really short.
Alan,
it's
a short. If you had to read what you own challenge, it would be great because you can read
yes.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Amherst.
Yeah, the movie's great.
Yes. I said I'm just skipping people saying hi to each other or trying to. Hello, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Michael Lombardo.
Nice job, Courtney.
For the occult detectors.
The occult detectives. Yes, we're in the house.
Alan's not part of it. We're the only ones that are part of that.
Yep.
Although Alan is going to try to read the Dennis Wheatley with me.
Ooh. Devil Rides Out.
Devil Rides Out. You got the audio, right?
I have the physical.
Of what?
Alan, you got the Devil Rides Out audiobook, didn't you?
I think so.
Nice.
I'd have to look.
All right. People saying hi to each other. People saying hi. I'll definitely join the Read What You Own. I have many picks. When I get the scribe, I will be reading the free book. Well, free books don't really count for Read What You Own. Mm-hmm. But I think she'll like the scribe.
Yep.
Now, do you think she should wait for Prime Day. They're having a October Prime Day, the 10th and 11th.
Probably I guarantee that either the new scribe is going to be announced or the latest scribe is going to be deeply discounted, because it came out end of October, early November last year, the pre-order. So version 2, 2.0 scribe has got to be in the works.
I don't know if they're going to release it this year or if they're going to redo the Oasis.
I don't know. I think the scribe deserves a part 2.
No, because I don't want to spend another $400.
Trade it in. I'm going to send it in and upgrade. I do it with my phone all the time. Why not do it with the scribe?
I guess
and
so.
Greg, to answer your question, I started to interrupt. Yes, I'm catching up. The Dennis Wheatley, The Devil Rides Out. Yeah, I've got it.
Nice.
Okay, then you'll sort of be joining in for the Occult Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love those magazines.
I would love to have some of those old.
Yeah.
Saying okay. I have so many unread books in my collection. I probably have about 200 that are over that amount. Yes, read what you own challenge.
Yeah.
Join it. You don't have to do 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she could do 50.
Yeah, I knew people last year that just did 5, and then they would be able to buy a book, and then they'd have to, saddle up and read another 5. You can do whatever you want.
Yep. So, Bad's going, Greg, what are your challenge number this year? 100 again.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
But I'm probably going to exclude audio.
Oh, you are?
Make it a little more difficult for me.
Ooh, what are you going to do?
No, I'm still going to listen to audio.
Oh, but you're not going to count them.
I'm not. Well, I buy my audiobooks every year in October. I buy 24 credits.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always said, well, I've already paid for it. But this year I said, I'm still going to listen to them. I'm not going to count them towards my good, just to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've been the first one over 100 the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so let someone else, get a chance to overtake it. Just make it interesting.
Well, I am going to count my audiobooks.
You can.
Probably.
Absolutely. I'm just making it itself a little harder. It also makes it easier.
About a rule. What about audio library books that come in that you've already ordered? MJ, like.
If it's well, technically you don't own a library book, so.
Right.
No library books at all?
Well, you have to own it.
You have to own
it. Duh.
Now, the thing is,
okay.
It doesn't stay because you're not buying the book.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be an exception. I can
that might
read
be my own special rule. Like if I ordered it before, when is the new year, right?
The official start date is going to be November 6th.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Scary. That's when we're doing the shave thing, too. Do you know about the shave thing, MJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in November, too.
Yep.
Now,
that's why I'm growing my stuff out I'm going to try to look like a Civil War guy. Wait till you see me. I'm going to have like a long chin beard with.
You're going to look all
weird.
Yeah, well, the rules are very different because, like, when I order stuff from Amazon, I get free digital credits.
Yes.
And I've always said I'm not really. I can buy stuff with that because you're not really buying stuff that you have to use them before they expire.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And what I might try to do is like just push that expiration date, to the day before or something. Who knows? Because
November 6th, okay.
It took me 20 weeks last year to get to 100. Mm-hmm. Without counting audiobooks, I'm still going to go for 20 weeks. I'm just going to push myself.
That's awesome.
No doom scrolling on my phone.
No. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
She's going to go the distance. I will do 100 read what you own.
I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Are you a fast enough reader for that? You got to be a fast reader, have lots of time on your hand to do 100. Not easy.
You got to have a big library too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. 200 plus. Wow. Since joining book 2, my unread went from 5 and 10 to 30 unread. I know small potatoes compared to some, but it's way too many for me. Well,
I don't even have. I couldn't do the 100 because I don't have 100 books that I haven't read. I bet I might not even have 50 that I haven't read.
Well, you can do the 25.
Yeah,
or we can do a special tin.
What?
A tin. It's bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just make one.
Nickel. Copper.
Copper. I'm with you, Jess. My unread is likely 500 or so, but I still struggle with the challenge. The week is hard enough at work without holding book buying too.
Mm-hmm. And book buying with Gareth is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Ollie's read November 6th.
November 6th.
Official kickoff.
Yeah, he'll be doing an announcement video, and I think we're all gonna the people.
I was planning on filming it this week. Maybe release it next week. I don't know if I should release it before Ollie releases his or just.
I wouldn't. I'd hold off.
You hold off. All right.
Hey, speaking of Ollie and what we're currently reading, I should have said I'm writing a short story for the Garbologist.
Yeah, the Garbology.
Greg knows about it. Yeah, and I've mentioned it to Ollie, so it's going well. So I've been spending my time.
Nice.
But it's football season too, and MJ both of you guys know this. I like college football a lot.
Yeah.
So that's my Saturday, and then I'm getting it back into the NFL too.
Nice.
But so, time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think is there two NFL games on tonight?
Yeah, the Saints, I think, and then the Browns and Steelers. That's Monday Night Football.
Yeah, so bad as asking Fred, are you joining the Read What You Own? Oh, here's one. Courtney MJ is Read Your Kindle still for July or January?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have my Kindle. I created a collection for Read What You Own challenge. I've been adding all these books to that collection, so I can.
Book collections are so handy. I love it.
I have to get a Kindle. I just got a crappy Kindle Fire back in the day. Like it's as big as that,
The Kindle Basic is really. You should look for that October Prime Day. The Kindle Basic is really cheap, but it's really good.
I bet they will have the Kindle Basic for about 80.
Yeah. When is that Prime thing?
10th and 11th of October.
Okay. A lot of Kindle books going on sale that day. A lot of Kindle deals.
I hope not. I hope so. There's usually not a lot of Kindle deals. I have my whole wish list, and I don't see that many come up.
Can I just tell you that is the best thing I learned from you? The best. I do it every day now.
You scroll through your thing and look at.
I check the Kindle deals and then I go through my list, and one of them came true 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, oh my God, this works. Greg is amazing.
I know. I'm a drug pusher on the side.
You're my crack dealer.
Now that I have the fancy Wi-Fi, I might try to get into my Kindle Fire again. So look at this whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, as long as you can pull up a book, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah. I want it so I can read at night in my bed. I bought these little lights that go on the wall. Not bright enough, so I'm sending them back. But because I just hate reaching up, turn off the light. But because it's dark in my place. Portland, it doesn't. The sun doesn't come out till like noon. If it does, I've got every light in the house on.
Oh, so Fred is going to join.
Yay!
Cool. How many taken on? Have you guys ever dabbled in Agatha Christie books? Just bought my first 2 ever, a Caribbean mystery, and then there were none. What's your guys' favorite? Well, you had Agatha Christie last year. Or was it this year?
Yeah, I did Agatha in April, and I read my first Agatha Christie, and it was And Then There Were None, and it was really, really good.
I read And Then There Were None.
Yeah.
I had read one other, like the mystery style.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It was a very quaint little mystery.
Yeah.
My only problem with the book is I got to the end and I said, the British police aren't that stupid. Because it's not giving away that the British police are wondering, what the hell happened here? And I'm like, no, they'd figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's well worth it. Mm-hmm. For sure, under 30, I should be able to finish a number in October. Well, it doesn't start until November.
You can start whenever you want, but the official start date.
You can do it anytime. The official kickoff is November 6th.
Right. I
want to read Agatha Christie. And Then There Were None. That is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
I'm reading one later this month. Excellent. All right. Speaking of Agatha Christie, has anyone seen A Haunting in Venice?
No, but it looks good.
Is that the new Kenneth Branagh one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, new movie? Yeah.
So here's bad. You shall conquer it again, Greg. I will race you to the finish line. Just kidding. As long as you enjoy your... That's the whole part. I mean, it's really not a contest between people. Because if you had Steve Donahue here, he'd go through my stack of books that are 150 pages, like, okay, I read 10 today. Not a race.
Yeah.
Here's Jess. If I did the read your own challenge, I would fail miserably.
Yes, you could totally do it. Just set a reasonable number for yourself, like 5. That's all. Who cares?
It's your reading speed.
Yeah.
And how many books you have.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it does take discipline.
Yes.
I know the first year I did this, one of the books on my wish list was the box set. It's normally like $120. Mm-hmm. And they had it on Amazon on sale for like $70. And I didn't buy it. I was just sitting there going, oh. But I got it eventually for a different sale for like $80 or $90. So not as good as the original, but so good that I could tell myself I don't have to buy this. Now the harder ones are people on Kindles where you see a book that's $1.99 and goes on that special deal. And
Are you just going to ignore those emails when you get them?
No, I'm not.
Are you going to open them?
Absolutely.
You're playing with fire.
The thing is, I'm saving my Amazon credit.
Okay, I get that. Yeah,
because
I do the Amazon credit too.
And it's like I gotta buy cat food and cat treats, and if you do, there's some way to trigger it. Because sometimes you order something and you get nothing.
Right.
And other times you get $2, $4.
Yeah, deliver on this day and you'll get $2. And now they're getting, have you seen the little, buy this book and you'll get 20 cents credit towards your next book? Have you seen that on Kindle deals?
I have. It's really popular with nonfiction books. Mm-hmm. I don't see it so much with fiction books, mostly nonfiction. No, Jess, I'm playing on Halloween Party. Jess, what is your favorite Agatha book? I read an Agatha Christie. Me either. Right here, and Courtney. No Shave November. Yeah, I'm gonna do the no shave, even though my wife is threatening to kick me out of the house. I gotta say, it's a charity. It's only a month.
Yeah. My husband has a beard all year round, so it doesn't
Yeah,
bother.
as I said, she threatened to divorce me if I grow a beard if you want.
Oh gosh, that's a loaded question, Michael. There's so many.
Other than the Jim Butcher Dresden books, any recommendations for cult detective? I have a video where I recommend some. All of us who've been doing it, there's not been a lot of crossover, I've noticed.
Right.
Jim Butcher has a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, I read 2 of the Jim Butcher series. I read the first one, I said, oh, this is kind of fun. And then I read the second one. And I swear it was the same book with cut and paste changes.
Mm.
I've heard of Jim Butcher.
Like the first one was like a vampire. The second one, I don't know, a werewolf. He just changed the creature around and the names.
Yeah.
And I've heard some people say, oh yeah, you just got to get past the first 2 books, and then it gets really good. I'm like,
Yeah. I will say, Michael, the William Holzberg book, Fallen Angel, and then there's a follow-up, Walking Angel, I think, or something like that. There's 2 in the series. It's what the movie Angel Heart was based on. Highly recommended. I'm going to try and read those 2 in October. So I would recommend those 2.
I've only read the first one, and Falling Angel is a really good book.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah. October.
I don't know how he can get a sequel out of it, honestly, but
Yeah, but there is one.
there is one. It was a posthumous book, as I remember.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What about Victober and October? I participate in that every year. Victober.
Yeah, you could read a Victorian occult detective and kill 2 birds with one stone.
Is there a Victorian detective?
There has to be. Where's Roy?
I don't know.
Sleeping.
No, unfortunately, I've not read any Agatha books.
It's a good idea.
Long years ago, I think when you read it, Agatha Christie. Here's Gareth. Part of the problem with not buying books is so many places buy books. Ton of charity shops and a dozen exclusive shops. You're so lucky, Gareth.
No.
Where I am, there's just nothing. No, we do have one. Honestly, my bookshelves are about as full as their shelves. Except for they're not down to the civil. They have a very large section. Other than that, we have a Barnes and Noble, and the Barnes and Noble does not have a very good section.
Yeah, you mentioned you had to go to Barnes and Noble yesterday, didn't you? Or
yes, what happened was there is an event coming up in November. Well, we're reading Cold War fiction, and I was thinking of reading James Bond books, but James Bond has been edited for modern sensibilities now.
that's crazy what they did to Ian Fleming. I can't believe that.
Because I was looking at it, some of the used prices are high. So I went out to the used bookstores and looked at it and said, here it is on the copyright page, edited for modern sensibilities. And I just, no James Bond.
Crazy.
The thing is, I'm going to say, who really wants to read that version? Who's asking for it? My question is, I don't think there's a lot of people who read James Bond that are asking for this change.
Yeah.
I think it's people saying, well, we think those changes should be made for other people.
Man, this shit has to be stopped.
Yeah.
Alan, I don't know a way to stop other than not buying them.
Yeah. Yeah, vote with your wallet.
Vote with your wallet, and I'll talk to the co-hosts and do it. And say, no, we're going to do James Bond, but we can't recommend him because you can buy it, or not the original one, and then send it to the public. See, we had promotion and we stopped. We didn't promote it. I don't think it'll do anything. But
I went to a powwow this weekend, and the Portland Public Library had a booth, and we're having a block party here where I live, Native American, and the library's going to come and have a booth. I got stickers for my collection. I don't know where I put the new one. Oh yeah, down here. But yeah, I mean, I support my local library. I know MJ does too, a lot.
Yeah.
She supports my local library too. No, she supports her own local library. And you go through New York, don't you?
Yeah, I support. It used to be Brooklyn. It's Queens now. Yeah, and they have a fantastic collection. You pay $50 for the year. It supports the library, and you get free access. And you can take out like 48 books at a time.
Wow,
that's insane. Now, do you do audio and digital?
All of it. And movies and TV shows and everything.
That reminds me of like university libraries, because for a fee you can join a university library that has all that academic stuff.
Yeah.
But it has books that are hard to get, that are out of print.
Definitely.
Yeah, I used to work at a university library back in the day.
So, Badass fucking Alan, your short story for August would be amazing.
Well, it's going to be garbage, but it's going to be.
I had an idea for a story, but I sat down to write it, and it's like, nah, I just can't physically write a story.
I've got two.
Mine ends with a
Have you
body.
No, I didn't finish them yet. I've got two I'm going with.
Oh, you're doing one, MJ?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Well, see, my problem also is when I think about the story, I said it's going to be more than 5,000 words.
Yeah, that's the hard part, is like condensing it.
It's got to be under 5,000?
Got to be under 5,000.
Yeah.
So that's about 5 pages.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's longer than 5 pages. 5,000 would be about 15 to 20 pages.
Oh, okay. I should know that, but they're double spaced, right? I haven't even read the rules or what format he wants it in, but
they have him and Troy have their videos up already, I think.
Yeah, I know it can't be published because I was gonna rewrite one of mine that back in the day it won an award about it's a horror one. It would fit well in it, but it's already been published.
Yeah.
And I was even paid for it back in the day.
So, Emily, if I may join in, or your number 10 or 20. Go for it, Emily. Whatever number makes you work just a little.
Yeah, I don't think that's a little.
10. Courtney, Kindle file. She loves it. Emily, any number would be great. Awesome story. It'll be fun to pick. Stuff your Kindle day. 9, 20. I saw someone do a video, and that looks like mostly romantic. I definitely need to join in on Read Your Kindle. Ollie had a great video on why we love paperbacks. I will own a Kindle, but I love the physical copy. Yep, I'm the same way. But I will also throw in audiobook because I'm doing a response to that, and I'm throwing in audiobooks. I love my audiobooks. Cool. I love my Kindle.
So much Kindle love.
Yes. She likes are my favorite too by a mile.
I got my babies right here. Love my Kindles.
Yeah. Are you going to try to go read your Kobo again, MJ?
Yes. Yes. I'm going to charge it and I'm going to do a video on it. Yes.
I agree, Garrett. There is nothing like a paperback book.
But I don't know what a Kogo is.
Just wait till you get old, man, and your eyes
It's a Canadian Kindle.
What?
It's a Canadian Kindle.
Oh.
It's definitely handy for reading at bedtime. I agree. I love holding the physical book. Murder of Roger Ackroyd or Akron is a good Christmas.
Christie, yeah.
Oh, I had it right here, the right person. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That is something I would use for night. Kindle is great for nighttime. William, I did my own read what you bookmark challenge earlier this year. I could do read what you own challenge, but I just do moderation by reading 2 books, but I don't do single purchases. No haul. Teddy needs the yummy treats. Yes, he does. That's just a reference to the bonuses for buying cat supplies on Amazon. I'm surprised he's not down there begging me for a walk.
Yeah.
To be fair, if I did stop buying books, it would help me save New Orleans. Yeah, when you visit New Orleans, you go crazy with book shopping. Yeah. Here's a. Do you have a TBR or read what you own, or just random? I have been picking randomly last week and putting them in a tote bin, so I can just reach in and get one out. And I have it on my Kindle, and I'm already over 100. Gareth, I take an extra suitcase stuff to bring back. Gareth, that's my suggestion. Take an extra suitcase. Is anyone else getting a weird sound club? Yes, I am.
Yeah, there's feedback.
I'm not sure who feedback is.
I think it's Alan, because he doesn't have it when he talks.
Should I turn off the? I'm getting too much feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the sound. All right. Yeah, the flub sound. Michael, I have to make a Kindle wish list and get on Prime Day next week.
Mm-hmm. There was a Jim Butcher on sale yesterday and today, I think. I think number 16.
Okay.
Of Dresden.
Sounds like a 90s bad phone connection. Someone on the line.
It's a party line.
That's too funny. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I thought it was crosstalk at my end. No, it's someone here. One of these days, Greg will own stories that he's hiding. No, I wrote short stories in the 90s.
Yeah,
they're never going to see the light of day again.
All that crap. Oh.
Well, I have to go. Work in the morning. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jess. I am so glad you came by our Monday show. Good night, Jess. People saying good night. Do you think Amazon will announce a new Kindle this week?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I really love my Kindle Scribe. I mean, I don't use the note taking that much. And I think, Jim, you're a little stronger on note taking. Right?
I love taking notes, and now I'm making my own PDFs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jewel, I love that you walk your cat. Yeah, my cat is like a total pain in the backside because he will stand by the door and yowl at me.
Wow.
And then when I don't pay attention to his yowling, he doesn't walk over me. You know, none of you have cats, but we'll do the call at me. It's just like, hey, I'm talking to you. And he doesn't really walk. I just go outside. He strolls around because my house is next to a pump station. So it's like basically an empty lot. He just walks around the empty lot, eats some grass, kills a grasshopper, tries to kill a grasshopper or two. And then there's squirrels. He loves squirrels. He will sit.
Which one?
Teddy.
Okay, that's the three-legged.
No, the three-legged one doesn't go out. But he sees a squirrel, he'll sit down and he'll wiggle his butt. And then he starts full speed and he gets pulled back by the harness.
Oh, geez.
Doesn't do it for birds. He'll do it for squirrels.
Interesting.
Emily, I have to move on to try to catch the next one. Have a wonderful night. Good night, Emily. Sure, I had a kitty that would stand on his 2 feet with the front paws and try to jiggle the door open. Too smart for their own good. Yeah. Our 3-legged cat can open the door to my wife's den because it doesn't have any latch. 2 doors and slides. You go to the door. We don't have carpeting, the lamination. Paw and pull the door open. Jump in, and especially when she's on a visit. Having you do the video conference call and hop up and say, "You've got a cat."
Yeah. My girlfriend Tammy had a smart cat. I'm telling you, Jada. Never seen a cat smarter than her.
Coda's got to head out too. Good night, everyone.
Bye, Coda.
Bye, Coda. Boop the like. Yes, please do. We've gone a whole hour, and I have not mentioned what I've been reading.
Because we're having so much fun.
We're talking, yeah. It's like trying to get through the comments and
old friends getting together.
It is. It's like sitting around a pub, only you don't get to drink the beers.
Yes.
I guess you could drink, but I'm doing 2 books. On audio, I'm listening to a biography of James Monroe. He's the 4th president. And I'm slowly making my way through biographies of all the presidents in chronological order.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is. I mean,
yeah.
You're getting to the point where it's like there's a lot of crossover. You're getting different focused on different people, different events. So eventually, I hope to be very knowledgeable about American history.
There you go.
We'll be too. But I read a book, and Brian turned me on to it, called "You Never Forget Your First," and that's about George Washington. It has like a catchy, funny title, but it's a really good book by a female author. Because most of the, except for Doris, what's her name? The 3 names.
Doris Kearns Goodwin.
Yeah, good one. Other than her, a few others, it's mostly male dominated. The autobiographers for the presidents, like David McCullough and that. But you're past George Washington.
Yeah.
I want to read the Ben Franklin autobiography someday. I think it's on one of my wish lists. But I like reading biographies and autobiographies a lot.
Nonfiction November, is that still coming up?
Right. Yeah. And I've been waiting for MJ, you'll like this. This is still in plastic. Todd Rundgren put out a book.
Nice.
And, I remember reading half of it because every page is like its own chapter. They're numbered, so it doesn't go over a page, and it's anecdotal.
Yeah.
There's a page in here about Lester Crowley. I remember. I don't know what it's about. I'm sure he didn't meet him, but
you never know.
And I know enough about Todd to know that Todd was into meditation and that, but he's not occult stuff like Bowie was or anything. But saving this for Nonfiction November. But yeah, I love nonfiction.
Nice.
And I'm also rereading The World According to Dark by John Irving.
How is that?
It's really good. This is a reread for me. I don't know if you've read any John Irving before.
No.
Oh, you haven't, MJ?
No. Someone told me a long time ago that I might be interested in reading that book, and I thought it was like a backhanded comment.
Yeah, thank you.
Now here's an interesting thing. The edition I have is the 40th anniversary edition. And John Irving's writing the introduction. His big worry for writing that book is that it's going to be obsolete before I finish and publish it, because he's talking about basically women's rights. By the time I finish it, it's going to be over. They'll have all the rights that they want. And he goes, 40 years later, no.
Yeah. And now
It's still relevant.
Right.
Yeah. Now 30 years later, take them away.
Yeah.
Crazy times. Censorship, rewriting books, taking a, Roe v. Wade.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a woman, I'd be up in arms. I'd be out there like.
A lot of us are.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk politics. In the states that have embraced the dog, Roe v. Wade's over, and people actually come to vote on it, they're getting creamed. Everyone says, no, we kind of like the way it was before. We want those rights back.
Yeah.
And maybe someone's going to pay attention eventually.
Yeah, Oregon's open.
Yeah, well, Washington State was one of the few places where abortion was legal back before Roe v. Wade. So nothing changes up in Washington State.
Yeah, we're progressive up here, big time.
Yeah, well, the whole West Coast is progressive.
Yeah.
Strange how we're the first to do stuff like Oregon, Washington, Cali. But I like it.
Yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. John Irving has a very unique storytelling style, and his stories are kind of dense. They're just off kilter. They're off kilter a little bit, and it's a good off kilter.
There's always like a young man who has a really tight relationship with his mother, which is and then a distant father, and then most of the time they'll end up in Amsterdam in a lot of his novels,
or Vienna.
Yeah, or some foreign country. But I love him, and John Irving. I've told Greg this before. He never starts a novel till he knows the last sentence. And like I was trying to say in this thing I'm writing for Criminology, I know it ends with a body in a bathtub.
I think you were telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm writing towards that, and I have to weed it out. But I'm trying to be outrageous as possible, Totally strange. It could never happen. Or could it? I don't know.
Who knows?
Or could it?
All right. So great live show. Getting late. You gotta go. Don't forget Catcher Allen.
Yeah.
Night.
Talk
Gareth, with you talking about the president, it reminds me that I have some catching up to do on the historic-thon this year. My mission for November. Yeah, I did not participate in that just because I participate in so many events. You figure, I promised to participate in this event, and I never got around to it.
Mm-hmm. My social calendar is free November and December, so.
What would you say?
I said my BookTube social calendar is free November and December.
Okay.
No commitments.
No, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of open in December.
Mm-hmm.
Now, December, we're doing Kurt Vonnegut, Mother Night.
Oh. Yeah, Mother Night.
November, we've got We, the End of the World Book Club.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the End of the World Book Club.
It's
short.
250 pages. No big commitment.
Read what you want.
Read what you Well, I own it.
There you go. I got to get a copy.
Well, I guess that would also be an exception is that if you're part of a group, you're allowed to buy it.
You know, Nettie sent me this through Amazon. Nettie paid for this copy of mine because I think she was in the 1984 group. And that's why. Yeah,
It was.
That's why. Yep, good friends on BookTube.
Yeah.
Fred, great to see you all tonight. Got to work tomorrow. Have a great night, folks.
Night,
Good
Fred.
night, Fred. What about you, MJ? Do you got to get up early in the morning?
I have some time off this week, so no, I can stay up late tonight.
Oh, you get to be up late. Cool. We is great, Gareth.
Don't you work out in the mornings, MJ? Like, yeah.
If I get 5 hours sleep, I'm good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Last night I went to sleep at midnight and I woke up at 5 and I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I'm just sleeping all the time.
I need less sleep.
Maybe I need to be more vigorous during the day and
There you go.
need less sleep.
More walks.
More walks. Yeah. Now, one of the things I just read is interesting is that there's a new trend called rucking. Have you ever heard of rucking? R-U-C-K.
Oh, yeah, we do it at the gym. With a rucksack?
Yeah, it's just where you do a walk with a weighted pack.
Yeah, I have a 25-pound vest.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and you feel it the next day. It's wonderful.
Well, the little article says don't start off with 25. No.
Right. Yeah.
But I was looking at, because at least twice a week, I try to go for an extended walk closer to an hour than 40 minutes. And I think I'm going to try that tomorrow. I have a day pack.
Yeah.
That has a strap. You can strap it on, and I have a 10-pound weight. I don't know where this 10-pound weight is from. I think
I had a cobweb on it.
Well, it's been about 9 months.
So I think I'm going to try that tomorrow morning.
It's really good. One tip that I have is just stretch your calf muscles a little bit because when you're walking, it's gonna feel the weight, and you might be sore in places you weren't sore before.
Even with a 10-pound weight.
Yeah. Yep. Could be anything.
Could be a thing. I also think I'm going to put my hiking boots on.
Yeah.
Because I have a regular hiking. I normally just wear my walking sneakers and because my hiking boots have more ankle support.
Yeah, you can do that.
What do you think about swimming, MJ? Do you like to swim?
I'm not a good swimmer, but it's a great non-impact workout for sure.
Yeah. He's got an indoor and outdoor pool available. I'd be in that.
And I've never been in it.
No?
Yeah. I'm going to be in it.
Alan's going to bring a Speedo.
That's when I drop him off and run. I don't know.
I've got a cool black one.
There you go.
No, but my lodge has a indoor pool and an outdoor pool. Now, the outdoor pool is really not. It's more like 3 feet at the deepest.
Oh.
It's just for people to sit and cool off in the summer rather than try to do any swimming. My wife has been there during the summer, and I guess during the summer, noon to 3 is kids' time. And she tried to go there and with grandparents with grandkids and just back. Yeah. And then once the kiddie hour is over, it clears out. It's wonderful.
Nice.
I've always liked to swim. That was my good exercise. Yeah, I like it. And I also wanted to ask you, I used to joke about kayaking, but you didn't do any kayak videos or anything?
I went out a couple weeks ago with the hub, and we went just to a local lake that's literally like 2 miles down the road. I shot some video, but I don't think I put anything up. But we saw where 2 bald eagles nest. And I took a bunch of photos, which was really cool. Yeah, we hardly got out this year. Like the weather's still nice. I think this weekend coming up, it's supposed to be in the 70s. So we'll usually keep them. You know, I mean, one year we went out in November when it was kind of unseasonal. So whatever the mood takes us.
Kayak?
The what?
Do you have a double kayak?
No, we each have our own.
2 singles?
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
When I was back in Toledo 6 years ago, we had a single and a double. And I'd be in the back, like trying to steer. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Good exercise too, man.
Yeah.
Now, do you own your own kayaks, MJ?
What?
You own your own kayak.
Yes. Yeah, they're not expensive if you get them at the right time, and we've had it for at least 10 years now. Both of them, yeah. It's fun.
It's just storage is a problem.
We have them on a pulley system, and they hang above our vehicles.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a campsite, so we just had it under. I don't know where we put it. Can't remember. I think under, or we put it at her mom's campsite. We had a campsite right in Lake Erie, man. It was great. She ended up selling it. We didn't like the owner of it. He was a real redneck. You wouldn't believe it. I'm not even going to go there. What he would do, but it was fun. Like we did bingo, and 4th of July was great. We had a corner lot, so we had a bigger lot. People would come to our campfire and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Kayaking. I like the water.
Yeah. When the leaves change, I'll put a kayak video up. That's one's really nice to go.
Yeah, I like that. You had one last year, or 2 years ago. Or...
That was last year on the river.
Yeah, see, Gareth says MJ put up the kayak video as a short.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Ooh. Windsurfing is popular at our beach. There are tons of people windsurfing on the weekend.
Yeah, I'm so old. I don't think I would do that. Like I trying to, before I do stuff, I go, can I die doing this?
The risk factor.
Except for flying in an airplane, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm not going to be surfing around on the beach or flying in helicopters. No, or parachuting. No.
Isn't there something where you ski and parachute at the same time? You go by a boat.
I don't know.
You see videos of this, and usually it's a screw up where the person falls over in the water, and
Oh.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out who's giving me this sound here.
It's Alan.
Alan, I am going to put you on mute just for a minute or second and see if it disappears. MJ?
It's Alan.
It's Alan?
It's Alan.
All right. We have determined, Alan, that you are making the sounds.
You got the feedback, buddy.
Here's Gareth. Am I the only one left? No, Gareth, there are 10 people.
Hey, 10.
According to the little corner of says how many people are on, it says there are 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe people are just watching and not commenting. That's okay.
And if you don't feel like commenting, you can just leave a little emoji and let us know you're here.
Yeah, that'd be great. You wonder who's watching,
Mm-hmm. And also, hello to everybody.
Oh, wait a second. Alan's back to being. I've unmuted you again. You're good. You talk, Alan.
I think he just has to move his phone or whatever he's on, like somewhere.
Is it near some other piece of equipment?
Because it didn't do it when we were chit-chatting before the show.
No.
No, I don't have anything on really.
Hi, Jewel. It's nice to see you.
But Brian at Bookish and I are going to appear on MJ shows Saturday.
Saturday.
What time is that again?
I'm going to work it out. I mean, you're up all the time, right?
Yeah.
You don't sleep.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to work out with Brian to see what time is good for him. I'd say probably 10 my time.
Okay.
And 7 your time.
Right. No, it's 6, but I'm cool with that.
6? Okay.
What's the show you're doing?
Just my Saturday show.
Yeah, Brian and I are going to talk about Faulkner in August and
BookTube.
How we met and started all that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think there should be it's cool to have a lot of subscribers, but it should be cool, like, about how many videos people make. Like Mark at Book Time at Elvis put up, he just made 500 videos.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not, but I'm up to like 1,100 videos.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
That's awesome.
That's a lot of video.
That's a long time.
I think I've done that many. I do Tag Tuesday. I've got like 100 and some of those.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it goes fast.
It does.
It really. And the thing is, before I bought editing software, I just used to just put out videos a little more regular. But now that I have it, I'm gonna have I gotta fix things. Like I do noise canceling now when I upload it. Voice. Now I put in pictures of books that I don't have copies of, and it just takes more time.
Yeah.
When it used to be, I don't have it editing, I'll just talk and upload. Don't have a picture, sorry. But
yeah, I used to do a lot of editing on mine, and I put out one today and edited a little. I put in some text and that, but nothing big. I haven't done like a vlog in a long time. I haven't went outside. We're having that block party this weekend, so I'll vlog that.
Nice.
It's coming for the kids. We're having like a cake walk where they play music, and you got to land on the number for the cake.
That sounds cool.
Indian dancers, jugglers, flute players.
You should definitely do a vlog and show everyone all the excitement going down in Portland.
Definitely.
Well, I've done a lot of like Powell's vlogs. I've moved over like almost, well, not every bridge, of course. There's 17 of them, but all the major ones in Portland I've walked across, vlog. I think I've done Fleet Week. Yeah, I know I have. I did a funny St. Patty's Day one time, but yeah, I've got a huge, I've got a big playlist and all that. You talk about the MJ, and it's important to like have something in your about section, and have a playlist. But
yeah, okay.
Other than that, I'm pretty unorganized. Like I'll do Tag Tuesday and Portrait Thursday, but I don't do certain things on certain days. People like.
Yeah, you do you. There's no rules.
There are none. And I know. I try to keep to like somewhat of a schedule, even though I know I was supposed to do a tag and I don't have a tag for tomorrow. So
yeah.
Even though I'm way behind on the tag,
I'm probably going to tag you both tomorrow.
Okay. That's good. You know, I was enjoying the weather on my sun deck so much today. I said, do I want to get up, make my video? I just want to sit out here on my sun deck.
Yeah.
And that's what I did for mine.
I gotta plan it out. I gotta plan it out around the hair. You know what I'm saying? It has a mind of its own. good hair day.
My hair. I don't worry too much. Lucky that I still have some.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gareth, I'll tag you too. Matthew at A Man with Hat That Reads. He created his own science fiction book tag. So I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna tag y'all.
The science fiction genre tag?
No, science fiction movie tag. Movie book tag? I don't know, something like that. But he created over the weekend, and it's going to be good.
Okay.
I don't know if she is still here, but I think she tagged me in like a horror type tag I have to do.
Maybe.
But I'm in like 2 or 3 tags.
Mm-hmm. I have to start writing them down again.
I know. It's hard to remember. I used to try to put them on my phone. You know, have a little notepad and do this. And if I don't do it immediately, you know, in this year, out at the end of the year, by the end of the day.
Yeah.
MJ's up to like 2,500 subscribers, so you must get tagged a lot.
Not as often as you think.
No, Garrett's there for science.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Any other things we want to discuss tonight? We're talking about the challenge.
Do you like to cook, MJ? Like, what's your favorite cook?
I like to bake. I'm a good baker. I'm a decent cook, but my husband does most of the cooking during the week, and then I take over on the weekend.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm a good griller. I make a really, really good shepherd's pie from scratch.
You really? Wow.
Yes, I do. Yep. And I make a wonderful Irish soda bread too.
I love that. Baking is a science. I don't bake at all.
It's chemistry.
Roz bakes. I'm impressed with that. And like, because it's real, you got to measure out everything. Perfect.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Chemistry.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not a very sophisticated cooker. I just estimate. You know, like I do make enchiladas. I say, oh, here's the meat. What do I want to throw in there? Oh, jalapeno, onion. Oh, don't have something. Don't forget it. Because by the time you put the enchilada sauce, the burrito and sauce, you can't tell.
Yeah.
I've never tried meat.
No cheese whiz for Greg.
No cheese whiz.
Ugh.
I don't mind cheese whiz.
Hey, you gotta when you're in Philly, you gotta have a cheesesteak with a whiz, you know.
I've got some
Whiz or no whiz.
dip right now.
No, you see, a Philly cheesesteak is supposed to have provolone or Swiss, not cheese whiz.
You can at Pattergino's, the whiz. It's whiz or without.
I use cheese whiz like people use whipped cream. Just
I just like cheese. Okay.
Does Watson like cheese too?
Oh, he loves cheese. If I get a piece of Swiss, he is on me. He loves cheese.
I like all kinds of cheese. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like getting small blocks of Parmesan cheese. It's kind of expensive, but it's a hard cheese.
Yeah.
Really hard, but really tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten any brie in a while, but I usually get brie and get all fancy around Christmas, you know. But I got it myself. But it's a good thing to take to parties and that, like a little thing of brie.
Yeah, it's common where I am. People often bring brie.
Oh.
To like we have some neighborhood gathering.
Really nice.
You guys love cheddar. Yes.
Wisconsin cheddar.
New York, Wisconsin. I don't care what kind.
I like hot pepper too on sandwiches.
Yeah.
On the
Pepper
salami.
jack.
Mm-hmm.
I love that too. All right. Well, have we hit a lull here where we've gotten to our subjects for the night?
I think it's the audio. The feedback. Feedback is getting me.
See, I cut him off again.
Alan's gonna listen back to this and be like, "Oh, the audio."
The audio. Hold on. Okay, Alan, you try moving to another part of the room if you can. See if we can figure out what's causing this audio feedback.
Oh shit! Wait a second.
Better.
Is it better? But I'm upside down.
You're upside down.
No.
No better.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
Well,
It's only
my
when we're talking.
corner. Shoot.
It's like Alan is cursed. It used to be that he gets dropped off every 5 minutes, and now he gets back.
It's the revenge of the internet.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I even smudged too. I smudged before.
Maybe that's the problem.
Smudge?
He got rid of he smudged with sage. He got rid of the bad juju.
Oh, he got rid of all the
Gremlins.
gremlins. I guess they weren't happy being forced out.
Yo.
Yeah. See what smudge?
You got your abalone shell? You guys have abalone shell!
Yeah.
I needed that to get rid of Garbagustina.
Yeah, it would hurt. I like just doing it. I like the smell of it too. Kind of centers you, you know.
Oh yeah.
So MJ, do you have a plan of attack to get to the 100-book challenge?
I don't. I think, well, it's just going to be 10. It's going to be 10 at a time. I'm going to pick probably mid-sized books, maybe some thin ones. I want to get a good start. I want that positive reinforcement that I could keep going. So it's going to be deliberate. I just have no idea yet what I want to read. Definitely some paperbacks.
See, that's what I did. Is like I was going through my shelves. I've had this book that I bought before I got married.
Oh, jeez.
So back in the 90s, I still haven't read it yet. Maybe I'll put it on my shelf. It's only 100 pages. Because I've been watching some people do videos with Shorty September.
Yeah.
They're trying to do 30 books in 30 days. And I said, all I have to do that for 3 months, read a book a day. Get through this challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. 30 books. It's doable. It's doable.
It is. And in October, or is it next month, Kindle Unlimited has a series of 7 or 6 books on a creature feature series.
Yes, I can't wait. That's this month. I think it's like the 26th or 27th. Yeah.
And they're all like 80 pages or something like that.
Yeah. And they're all like $1.99.
Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, they're going to be on Kindle Unlimited?
Yes.
Oh, well then I just have to download them all.
All you do is click yes, and save it for November 6th, and I'll just
Yes. I forget what Grady Hendrix is titled his. It's like ankle grabber from under the bed or something like that. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
They look really interesting. Yeah. Amazon does that. Like they did that. Oh, I forgot. They did another one, horror themed one. So you can get them all for Halloween. And as I understand it, they also have Audible versions of the stories.
Oh, cool.
Now, I don't know if it's you're not an Audible Prime member.
No. I canceled my Audible last year for the Read What You Own challenge. Yeah. But I get audio other ways.
What?
I get audio other ways. What am I going to do about that? I have a Scribd account. Do I have to delete my Scribd? Do I pause my Scribd account?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know you're keeping your night rooms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know Ollie has his. I forgot what his is called.
The Abominable?
Abominable. He keeps Abominable. He's not giving it. I've been thinking about joining that group, but I don't know if they are limited in the number of join.
For Nightworms, you just have to go in at the right time, and they'll usually, like, if you sign up, they'll send an email saying, "Okay, you can get in and order now." And then once you get in, then they'll renew every month, unless you just want to do like a box, if you don't want to commit to a year or whatever.
Okay.
And you get $5 off your first box with Take 5. Take 5 is the code. Mm-hmm. That's how I got suckered. I haven't looked back since. That's my favorite part of the month.
Now they also include the snacks and drinks.
No snacks. I wish
That's
they
okay.
had
The thing
snacks.
is, that's one of the things is I'm not a coffee drinker.
Yeah.
Bottle.
They gave you hot cocoa this time.
Oh.
Coffee,
Mm-hmm.
stickers, and candy.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun getting books in the mail every month.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember when these came out every month.
Oh, okay.
I always loved. It's so excited. I was usually I was working when these were coming out. Come home from work, and you look at your mailbox, and it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, MJ.
Speaking of that,
I was just going to ask you.
I went to my mailbox and I got it.
Yay!
Alan, you ready? Ready? I'll tell you what, though. This copy has seen better days.
I told you that.
I want to get a wet cloth and just like wipe it really gently.
The bookstore that I bought it from was really sort of interesting. It was in downtown Niagara Falls, in, let's just say, not a good neighborhood of Niagara Falls. A lot of closed storefronts, a lot of graffiti.
Yeah.
The front door was locked.
Yeah.
It says, "Come around back."
Did you go to the Canadian side?
I did.
Good.
But I'll say about it. And the thing is, that you went out back, and I was coming. I saw a cat run out of the store, and I walked in. All the lights were off,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "Hello." He goes, "Yes, brother. What do you want?"
Brother.
When someone calls you brother, you never met. You're in for. And I said, "Are you open?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, I just saw a cat ran out. Oh yeah, he runs in and out. And all the lights are off. And he's behind his desk. Let me turn the lights on. And it's supposed to be new and used books. And you go to the new section, and all the books are dust on them. No one's been shopping the new section in years. And then I went upstairs. They said, "I'll turn the lights up for you upstairs." You go upstairs. Books are stacked everywhere. The shelves are buckled under. And, some of the books cost 50 cents. That one cost $1. Upstairs, maximum price $2.
Yeah.
So
good one. Thank you.
I got some good books, but he was an odd character who, if I lived in Niagara Falls, I'd be in that bookstore all the time talking to this guy. He's just, he's an eccentric character.
Yeah.
And he's talking about his bookstore. He says, when I retire, I'm just going to close the store because no one can run this store like me, and he's got to close it. And I don't know how he makes a living, But now the thing is, I think he sells books on the internet.
Okay.
And I think he looks for the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Sins of the Flesh had old copies, like $1. I mean, is it worth $1? You think?
Just for the cover. Just for the cover.
Yeah. Now, someone did a review of that book just a couple months ago. And they said it's not bad.
Good.
I'll
tell you what I like about it. The font is huge. It's a really big font. I don't know if you can see it or not.
I have my copy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's sad to say that we're all at the age where we're worried about the font size.
Oh yeah.
Man, I stopped reading that. Font is way too small.
Yeah, you need the large print.
So yeah, like all these books, like I was going to, get a shelf of like the old paperback, $2, and I grabbed an Ellery Queen book just out of curiosity. I've never read Ellery Queen.
Yeah.
And I put it in, and then I entered into my database, my books, and they noticed that it was actually written by Theodore Sturgeon, the science fiction author. Yeah. And it was just ghostwritten.
Oh wow.
And then I looked at Amazon, and it was selling for $49.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! You didn't tell me.
The thing is, I don't think anyone's going to buy the book for $49. That's someone on the internet dreaming big.
Right.
But still, I think $2, selling for $49, perfect condition. No one's read this book since it's been published in the 50s.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm still on that Whatnot website. The Vintage Viking that I talked about in a recent video. The books that he sells, I mean, they're fantastic, and they start so reasonable. Like, I shouldn't keep talking about Whatnot because I don't want people to flood it and get popular, and then they start raising prices. But you could get some great books at a good price.
I know. I have it on my phone. I haven't given my credit card number, so I can't really buy things yet. But
yeah,
I should. The thing is, I'm going to the 100 book challenge, and I don't want to get sucked in. And
I know, but you can prepare. You can prepare. And if you use my code, you get $10, and I get $10.
Now I signed up. Is it too late to use the code?
No, because I don't think it kicks in until you actually put your credit card information in.
Oh, Boxer me your code.
Okay.
I'll put you in.
I'll tell you where all the good sales are.
And I'll go out and I'll just buy something.
I'll tell you what. If I was a science fiction person, I would be on that website all the time.
There is a series of science fiction books that are sort of out of print that I'm looking at. I want to buy. I almost bit the bullet on thrift books because I could get them all $22. So maybe I'll do better on.
I think you will. Yeah, for sure. Alan, you good?
What?
Are you good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm kind of like sneaking a peek at the score.
Who's winning?
Oh, Steelers.
Oh.
Here's Gareth. Not sure I should plug. My books are on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Okay, Gareth, you told me. Well, I will put them in my Kindle Unlimited and save them for the 100 book challenge.
Yeah, I like poetry.
Yeah, I have one of your poetry books.
Yeah, I remember there was a poetry book that was there was a theme to it. I can't remember what the theme was. I don't know. But if they're on Kindle Unlimited, I will definitely add them on for the challenge. Mm-hmm. January.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we are, an hour 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So You guys want to go on? Are you guys ready to call it a night?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I'm open. I hear like a cheeseburger calling my name though.
Ship one to the East Coast.
Yeah, they stay open till like. Well, actually, they're going to be closing in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
But maybe I'll have some enchiladas.
here we go.
Earlier, I have a go-to Mexican joint for enchiladas. We've got 3 of them on my block. Mexican, yeah, pretty nice.
Cool.
All right, so Gareth, thanks. It's nearly 3 a.m. You know, Gareth, you're a definite night owl. Hey, Jim, have a good one, guys. Okay, I think it's time to call it a night.
All
MJ,
right.
thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
We enjoy having people come back to our show.
It's a lot of fun.
Someday we'll think about how to do this in a virtual club. I don't know quite if it's possible because of
We should do it during the holidays.
You think so?
Yeah, between Christmas and New Year's. Yeah.
You mean go to a pub and actually do it from a pub?
No, we're just do it from our houses and make it feel like a pub.
Oh, okay. So, because I was thinking like doing it in a real pub is like get people who don't want to be filmed.
I have
music in the background. Someone
Gareth can play music for us.
could. He could be the live entertainment.
Yeah.
Our guest next Monday is Dane Cobain, and
Nice.
they like an open mic night.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes
Guys,
through.
that's what you call it. It'll be a booktube Christmas party.
Yeah.
Like the booktube office Christmas party. We'll all be on Zoom.
I'm limited to I think because I use StreamYard, the free version. I'm limited to 6 people.
I get 10.
You get 10?
That's it. Yep.
Maybe you will host a Christmas party.
Maybe.
It's
That'd
good.
be fun.
All right.
Enough ideas for a day.
It is. So, MJ, thanks so much. Thanks for everyone who is in the chat to stay with us, talking with the gobbledygook in the background.
Yeah,
Everyone,
the replay.
we will figure that out. Alan, I think you need to turn off all your electronics in the room. It's like you're near something that's interfering.
Maybe it's the laptop.
That's it.
Maybe.
You think that's it?
I think that's it.
It's closed, so I don't think it's on, but
Oh.
Who knows? Okay. Well, thanks again, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.